Well, it's that time again. It is the press conference before the game against Leicester. So I thought I'd give you a quick update on everything that Oliver Glasner said. My name is Stephen Dawes. This is Palace to the Core. And first of all, he was talking about the injury situation. He said that Franta is still injured. He's still got that damage to his rib, so he will not be available. He also said that Chadi Rehad, the doctors have said he's going to be out between 8 and 12 weeks. They said they thought it was going to be worse at first, but scans have revealed that his ACL is not ruptured. So they're thinking 8 to 12 weeks before he gets back. They've also said that Trevor Chalobah injured himself in his very first training session at Palace, that's just bad luck, isn't it? He got some kind of abdominal injury, and Oliver Glasner said that he's not going to be available for Leicester and will probably not be available for QPR or Man United. So that's a little bit of a blow as well. So that's a bit of a shame, but hopefully he will be getting back into it pretty quickly. He did say that Eddie Nketiah is available. He said that you don't pay £25 million for someone to sit on the bench. So I think that he is going to be playing. I think he's going to be out there. They did ask a question about how he would play with Jean-Philippe Mateta, and he said that Eddie is very flexible. He's a very intelligent player, likes to find the space, and he says that he'll be able to fit into the system. He said it might be that the formation changes to adapt to him, because he said it's not about the formation, it's about the positioning of the players in and out of possession. So he seems to be very confident that he can fit Eddie in around Jean-Philippe Mateta, and I think he probably can as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping he's going to play against Leicester tomorrow, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Let me know what you think about all those injury issues down in the comment section. I also wanted to quickly talk about Jean-Philippe Mateta, because he did a brief interview after the summer transfer situation, and as we know, as I've reported, Aston Villa did have an interest in him, as well as a couple of other players, a couple of other teams even, and he was talking about it, and he said that Palace basically didn't want to let him go. They wanted to keep him, and he said, I'm going to move on. He said, I'm going to carry on playing as best I can, and doing the best for the team, and hopefully we can achieve great results in the future. So he seems fairly pragmatic about it, which is great. At least he's not doesn't seem to be too upset about the whole thing. I'm sure that if he can replicate his end of season form, that other clubs will come knocking. He's got a couple of years left on his contract, so we've got a little bit of time to work out what's going to happen with him. I guess it all depends on how his form goes. If he has another dip in form and doesn't score so many goals, then maybe they will think about getting rid of him a bit sooner rather than later. But if he does continue to do well, then it would be great for us, because he is a very good goal threat for us at the moment, especially in the form that he's in. And I think that him and Eddie together will actually work quite well. I think they'll work up a very good partnership, as will Eddie and Eze, of course, because they know each other. So I think they're going to work out pretty good together as well. So I'm looking forward to the Leicester game. I'm hoping that it's going to be good. And also, someone did talk about. It does make me laugh when he talks about things like this. Someone did say to him, well, he's had such a fantastic end to last season. How long do you think it's going to take you to get to the same level this season? Which I think is probably a little bit of a dig as to our current form at the moment. But he said it's not fair for the players to think about what happened at the end of last season. We have to think about the Leicester game. He said that obviously, we've lost around 40% of our team, and we've replaced that with new players. He said, so in effect, we're starting again. He said, the team that did so well at the end of last season isn't the same team that started this season. So we've got to get back into the situation where we are playing the way that we want to play in order to pick up that type of form again. So he says that really it's a kind of a reset. He's reset with the team, with the new players coming in. He's got to work with them and work with the other players as well to get used to them. So it sounds to me as though he's not suggesting that the team are going to do very well for the beginning of the season anyway. And also it kind of explains why results haven't quite gone our way. And we had obviously a great game against Chelsea, but you know, I think from his point of view, he's seeing this as you know, starting afresh with a brand new team. You know, he's doing the same things. Obviously a lot of the players know how he wants to play, but there are a lot that don't, and also he's got to get used to how they play with the players that are already existing in the team. So I wouldn't expect too much from them at the moment. I think it's going to take a few games for them to get to where they want, or certainly where Oliver Glasner wants them to be. So that's quite telling as well. Hopefully it will be a good showing against Leicester City. I think Leicester are a good team, and obviously they've got Jordan Ayew, which, you know, it would just be right for him to score a winner against us at Leicester. That would just be the, you know, fate for us. That's just typical Palace. But anyway, I think that we are going to beat Leicester City. I think we're going to beat them 2-0. And I think that we've got the, you know, if Eddie plays and things like that, I think we've got the talent to do a good job. Oh, one more thing. Adam Wharton. He apparently had a bit of a rest after during the international break, and he has trained, and he's trained all week, so he will also be available for the squad. So that's good news as well. So we're probably going to see Adam Wharton in from the beginning, I think, because I think Oliver Glasner sees him as a very pivotal player in the middle of the park for us. So that's it in terms of what's going on. Let me know in the comment section what you think about all of that. And in terms of my prediction, like I said, it's 2-0. Let me know what your predictions are down in the comment section as well. And I will see you in the next one.